morning guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in to another video. It's your boy Rush back at it again. Today we're back with a new video, and as you can see we have side boo in the garage here because my Whipple Mustang is actually over at Voodoo, and that's exactly where we're going this morning. Going over there because we had a little bit of an issue, so I want to go ahead and check it out and see what's going on. No, I didn't get rid of side boo, she's still here. I just haven't really been showing it a lot of the videos, and I'll talk about that in a little bit here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. First things first, let me hit you guys with a cold start, so we haven't done that in a long time on this girl. Here we go. What's nice about having an automatic is you can just do that versus having to set the camera up for this one. Got my MagnaFlow morning cup of coffee. Can't leave the house without it. Coffee is life. So here we go. Alrighty guys, on the road, heading over to Voodoo. And the reason we're heading over there is not to actually pick up the Whipple Mustang. Unfortunately, that was supposed to be the plan, but things kind of got thrown off because we had some issues come up. I'll have Kalen talk about it as soon as I pull up. But right now, I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of an update on the SRT. There's a lot of comments lately, like, where's the SRT? Why aren't you showing it in videos? And really, there's just not that much excitement with this car. I mean, I don't know if you guys still want to see content with this car or not. And that's the thing, that's really the reason why I haven't been showing it. It's just because I feel like I've made so many videos with the SRT and not enough videos with like the Whipple Mustang and the Boss 302. So I've been kind of trying to focus on those cars, but I know this car has a lot of love on the channel because some of the biggest videos we have on the page are through this car. So this car really kind of put in work to get the channel where it is. So here's my thing. I'm going to talk about it more towards the end of the video, but I think, you know, either we have to modify this car and make it faster and make it into something special, or it's time to get a new daily, kind of switch it up. So I'll discuss that more towards the end of the video. I'm getting ready to head on to the freeway here, and I'll catch you guys over to Voodoo. Here we go. We're back at Voodoo. Oh shit, they have a fucking cool ass Hummer out here. I'm gonna go ahead and say what's up real quick. Hola. Hola. How's it going? Hello. Oh, what's up, dude?
Nice shirt.
Thanks, buddy. Another steering wheel install, man. I get hit up about this every single day.
This is all your fucking fault, man.
Listen, guys, I don't know how to install them, so he's the one that does it. I've had like 30, 40 people like, oh, like I'll pay you to do it. And I'm like, pay Kalen.
No, I actually really enjoy doing these. These are pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This one, no shift lights?
Yeah, no shift lights on this one. It's just
Makes it a lot easier, huh?
carbon and leather. Oh, yeah, it's so much simpler. It's just you just swap all the controls over in the harness.
And then install it.
And the airbag lock. But it's really straightforward, but...
Nice. What car's that going in?
This guy right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
oh.
2017 S550.
Nice, nice. Looks pretty good.
One of your followers.
One of my followers. Nice. Oh, he's doing the MGW too?
Yeah, he's doing the MGW.
Sheesh.
Steeda support braces, Steeda toe arms, and then bushing inserts.
Hell yeah. Shout out to whoever this guy is. Hit me up.
Doing it right, man.
That's cool. The MGW, I remember that. That looks good.
Man, that was day one right there.
That was the day one. Still my favorite mod to date.
Yeah.
I love the way that shifter feels. Yeah. So I'm back here today because we had a few issues come up. So I figured I'd have Kalen kind of walk us through what happened because yeah, sorry to take you away from the steering wheel install.
Stop everything I'm doing and I'll help you.
Poor Whipple baby, she'll be back on the road soon, guys. Just gotta work through these little issues. All right, guys, so here is what our issue is. I don't know if you guys can see it all that good, but pretty much when I snapped the belt ended up wrapping around the back side of the pulley here and pretty much did some damage to the shaft of the alternator. So now when we're going to reinstall a new pulley, it's not sitting right, and pretty much have to replace it. So unfortunate. Wasn't really planning to spend that kind of money on a new alternator out of all things, but the car does need power to run all the goodies inside. So we're also waiting on some more parts from Whipple. Another thing is we're not relocating the alternator, so I haven't really talked about that, because you want to go ahead and kind of explain to them what happened.
Yeah, so the issue it turned out with the relocation for the alternator is that that's for like pure strip like racing only, because you're going to remove the whole front sway bar.
Yeah.
And for drag racing, that's actually a common thing to do, because it actually help transfer weight to the back end, lift it off the front and get it towards the back so you get more grip. But for all the street driving you do, and the highways, and actually physical turn you're going to do at high speeds, I just don't recommend it.
Okay.
So we went with the other way they do it, and they just replaced the alternator pulley instead of moving the alternator forward and adding an auxiliary pulley on the front of the crank to run just the alternator. Now we're going to leave the alternator in factory position so we can keep the sway bar and just run the 10-rib pulley on the alternator. So it'll be in the 10-rib system instead of on its own independent 6-rib system. Yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of set us back a little bit, just because we had to kind of swap some parts over. You know, not riding around with a sway bar, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, I do that all the time. I just didn't want to get too crazy with it, because this is not like really a straight up drag car. This is more kind of a street car for me. You know, the Boss is really going to be the drag car, and if anything, I would be more comfortable doing it on that car since I don't drive it as much. But this car, you know, so there's times where I'm dailying this thing, driving it all the time, so just no point in going that extreme with it and putting myself at risk and others too. So yeah, there's something missing in here. The fans are out?
Oh yeah, a couple things are out.
Yeah,
mainly the fans. So that's why you get all this open working area.
Yeah, it looks good.
About this kit, it goes on really simple. We did have to drain the coolant. I did misspoke on that, because they do offer a new hose. So previously they didn't have a new lower hose, but now they have a new like a triple quad wall hose. So the issue was that they would expand. When they expand, they would touch on the face of the pulley and then rub through the hose. Well, with the new hose, it can't expand at all,
because it's so like
it's so much thicker. It's actually right over here. I can show you.
So Whipple thought it all out, huh?
Yeah. So this is the new. It's so much thicker. How many layers we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Versus this one?
We got 5 layers on this guy. This guy has 2 layers.
Oh,
so what happens when these get hot,
difference.
this hose expands a fair bit, where this hose won't expand at all.
Gotcha.
So they do offer this in the kit now, which is nice, because what I had previously had to do before was I would modify the factory hose. I would cut it and take out this whole section and put a piece of stainless pipe. And then that would never expand there.
So it never rubs on the pulley.
So it would never rub there. So that's what I usually previously do, but now they offer the hose.
Makes it a little easier.
To do that, so you can do it all at home.
Sweet deal. Okay, so pretty much that's a little update. We're not doing the 10-rib relocation kit for the alternator. And then we had an issue with the alternator being damaged. So now it's all about sourcing a new alternator and then getting everything back together. We are waiting on a few more parts from Whipple. So they are been pretty awesome, because we hit them up and, you know, they send over stuff real quick.
Yeah, they've been right on it.
Yeah.
They're doing great. We call them, we got an issue, they fix it.
So shout out to Whipple, man, holding it down. So hopefully in the next day or two we'll get everything. We're gonna go from 6-rib, boosted pump, and what, DW400?
DW400.
It's a full return style fuel system, 10-rib, and then a little more boost.
A little more boost.
A little more.
We'll see how much more you make. Because you're going to have a lot more grip now, so no more belt slip, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to dyno and see what the difference is. I think it's going to be pretty significant over what it is right now. So anyways, that's a little update on the Whipple. I'm going to go ahead and leave these guys to do their thing. And I got to tell Kalen about the Boss numbers, because we took it to the dyno.
Oh, I've been curious, man. I was going to message you on that.
So we're just checking out this Humvee. Was this the same one that I saw at the show a while ago?
Yeah. We got the dash installed now. He has we installed a gun safe. Well,
this is so cool. Is that a nitrous bottle?
It's for his it's called a power tank. for when he goes off road, and you can air down his tires, and it's a nitrogen bottle, so you can fill them back up.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty clean.
Yeah, just finished the dash on it. He recently, someone broke into it and broke the window.
What the hell?
So we're waiting on a new window to come in.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All of it's been redone, huh?
Yeah, this is ex-military. It's been redone. It's got a Duramax swap in it.
So this thing moves.
Yeah, it's
Got a good torque.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's cool. All right, cool, man. Appreciate it. I'll be back in like a couple days. All right, do your thing on cute SRT.
Yeah.
She needs to be back on the street soon.
Okay, man.
All right, you too. Alrighty guys, just got back from Voodoo, and we got a little update on the Whipple Mustang and everything that's going on with it. I have some stuff that I want to share with you guys later this week with regards to the Boss. You guys are sitting on top of the Boss right now. So here is the Boss. It's back on street tires and the stock wheels and tires that are on it. And the reason being is because I actually took it to the dyno. So I'm excited to share some of the dyno results with you guys. So that's gonna be coming up in a video this week. We also took this thing to Mexico and got some pretty fun runs with it. So that's gonna be coming up later this week as well. But now to shift focus onto side boo, there are a few things I kind of want to talk about. And the first thing being is I am kind of at a difficult point right now where, you know, I love this car. It's been, you know, a crazy ride for the channel. We did so many, you know, cool videos with this thing, and some of the biggest hits, most viral videos happened with this thing right here. But I'm at a point now where either, you know, I want to kind of change it up a little bit and kind of, you know, do something different. And I'm not sure whether I'm gonna keep, you know, all three cars. And the reason being is I feel like it's kind of hard to throw content together with three different cars. And I know there's a lot of people that want to see me build the SRT, but I feel like if I start another build, it's just going to make it even tougher on me trying to juggle all three things, you know, because unfortunately with YouTube and everything, people like, you know, there's an attention span, and some people are interested in seeing, you know, the SRT, some people are interested in seeing the Boss, some people are interested in seeing the Whipple, and trying to juggle and manage and, you know, keep everybody happy is kind of tough. So for that reason, I think parting ways with one of the cars is going to be a good idea, because it's going to free up a chance for us to kind of just focus on the two other ones that are here. So I've been really kind of considering getting or selling the SRT and getting a truck. Now I know this is going to upset some of the Mopar fans on the channel because, you know, you guys are, that's what you're here for. But, you know, I might replace it with like, you know, a Ram Rebel or something of that sort. And really the ultimate goal is I want to get more into kind of, you know, racing at the track and really kind of chasing times and getting into that type of stuff. The street stuff is fun. I feel like I'm growing out of it now. I'm at the point where I'm starting to deal with, like, you know, some serious horsepower with these cars. And, you know, for them to really shine, it's not really the street that's going to show what they're capable of. So I want to get into, you know, just, you know, running it at the drag strip and kind of really getting serious about seeing what they're all about. So for that reason, I definitely need a truck, you know, because chances are I'm going to take the Boss out. It's probably going to break down if I, you know, push it hard enough, and then I'll need a truck to kind of get it home, work on it, and go back out there again and do what I got to do. I also want to start kind of traveling and, you know, taking the cars out of state and going to events and meeting more of you guys. And I can't do all that by not having a truck. You know, I can't drive the Boss out of state right now. The condition it's in, it's on the 85. You know, it's got the welds. I can't fit the tires in the back. So it's a little difficult. So having a truck is really going to give us that, you know, the advantage of being able to just go wherever we want. And I'm excited. You know, I've always wanted to do this. I waited for the channel to get big enough so I can you know, I'm able to afford it and it makes sense. And I'm at the point where it does. So the SRT might be leaving soon, and we might be getting a truck. The only other option I have is whether to keep the SRT and the Whipple Mustang and then sell the Boss. But I feel like the Boss, we really haven't explored too much with it yet for me to sell it. You know, but there is a lot of people interested in this car, and I totally get why they are. You know, that's the same exact reason I was interested in it. And I think after you guys see the dyno and, you know, how much this thing put down, it's you know, it's a serious car, and I want to be able to use it to its potential. But you guys are ultimately the ones that are going to help me make this decision happen. So if you guys want to see the SRT stay and me sell the Boss and get a truck, we'll do that. If you guys want to see the SRT go away, you know, transform into a truck, and then we start racing the Mustangs and having fun with those. I mean, who knows? I could maybe race the Boss for a little bit and then, you know, end up selling it and getting a Hellcat or something, or the Hellcat Red-Eye Charger is really looking appealing. So that's the thing, you know, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I want to get some feedback from you guys. You guys are like, you know, my homies, and you guys are making this all possible, and you guys are supporting me. So I want to put you in on the loop of what's going on. So that's kind of the thought process right now. That's really why I haven't shown the Challenger too much. It's just because, you know, I really, it's a stock Challenger. There's nothing going on with it. And I know some people get bored of that. They want to see the excitement, you know, with the Boss and everything like that. That's what I get. So I need to hear from you guys. You know, go on, comment down below. I read all the comments. I try to respond to most of you guys. As long as it's cool stuff and you guys being all respectful and cool, I love interacting with you guys. So anyways, that is gonna be it for today's video. That's a little update. You know, slowly but surely we'll figure it out. I mean, we got to this point, and I think we can definitely do it. So that is gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel with the notification bells on so you guys are notified when I do post. Thank you guys so much, you know, for helping me grow the channel to where it's at. We're getting close to 200,000 subscribers. It's truly a blessing, and I don't want to take this for granted. So I hope that I can make the best of it and keep you guys entertained, you know, through the quarantine, through the COVID stuff. You know, I'm trying my best here to kind of keep pumping out content and having fun and sharing with you guys what I'm doing. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace.